Let me begin with a gentle but important question. If you woke up this morning and saw a Social Security deposit that looked higher than you expected, would you feel relief or would you feel confusion mixed with a little worry about what it really means? Across the country, many seniors are waking up to that exact moment. A quiet alert on a phone, a glance at a bank balance before the coffee finishes brewing, and then that pause, that second look, because the number doesn't quite match what you were used to seeing last year. For some, the deposit has already arrived. For others, it is still moving through the federal banking system right now, scheduled to land based on a long-established payment calendar. But one thing is certain, changes for 2026 are officially in motion, and they affect every Social Security recipient in one way or another. My name is Sarah, and for many years, I've spent time listening to retirees, widows, widowers, disabled adults, and couples navigating life after decades of work. I've heard the same quiet concerns again and again. Am I getting the right amount? Why did my check change? What if I'm missing something I'm entitled to? My goal today is not to alarm you or overwhelm you. It's to slow things down and walk through what is happening clearly, calmly, and carefully, so you understand what you're receiving, why it may look different, and what steps you can take to protect your financial stability throughout the year ahead. Let's start with the bigger picture, because context matters. The economy over the past few years has been challenging for people living on fixed incomes. Prices have risen steadily, groceries cost more, utilities fluctuate in uncomfortable ways, prescription medications often increase without warning. Housing costs, whether through rent, property taxes, insurance, or maintenance, have become heavier. And through all of that, Social Security has remained the foundation for millions of Americans. Not a bonus, not extra, but the core income that keeps life running. The Social Security Administration understands this reality, and that understanding is reflected in the changes taking effect in 2026. These are not random adjustments. They are the result of formulas, data, and long-standing rules designed to respond to rising costs of living. But here's the part many people don't realize. Even though the rules are established, how they apply to you personally can look very different from how they apply to someone else. That's why two neighbors can compare deposits and see different results. And that's why understanding the system matters. Let's talk first about timing, because knowing when your payment arrives can remove a lot of unnecessary stress. Social Security payments are not sent out all at once. They follow a structured schedule based primarily on your date of birth. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of the month, your payment is typically deposited on the second Wednesday of each month. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, your payment usually arrives on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and the end of the month, your payment is scheduled for the fourth Wednesday. This system has been in place for many years, and it hasn't changed for 2026. But there are important exceptions that often cause confusion. If you began receiving Social Security benefits before May of 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and supplemental security income, your payment schedule is different. In those cases, benefits are typically paid on the third of each month, regardless of your birth date. And when the third falls on a weekend or federal holiday, the payment is usually sent on the preceding business day. Understanding which category you fall into is critical. It prevents unnecessary worry and helps you know exactly when to check your account and when a delay might actually be worth investigating. Now let's talk about amounts, because this is where many people are noticing changes. As we move into 2026, the average Social Security retirement benefit is around $176 per month, but averages can be misleading. Some people receive more, others receive less, and the difference comes down to your individual work history and filing decisions. Your Social Security benefit is based on your highest 35 years of earnings. Those earnings are adjusted for inflation using a national wage index, and then a formula is applied that replaces a higher percentage of income for lower earners than for higher earners. This is intentional. Social Security is designed to provide a stronger safety net for those who earned less over their working lives. For 2026, a cost of living adjustment, often called COLA, has been applied. That adjustment is 2.5%. While that number may sound modest, it adds up over time. For someone receiving $2,000 a month in 2025, a 2.5% increase means about $50 more per month, or roughly $600 more over the course of the year. For couples, that increase is doubled, but COLA is not the only factor that can affect what you see in your account. Some seniors receive supplemental security income, or SSI, which is designed to help individuals with very limited income and resources meet basic needs. The federal SSI payment amount for 2026 has also been adjusted, and in some states, additional state supplements are added on top of the federal amount. These state supplements vary widely. In some states, they can add meaningful monthly support. In others, there may be little or none at all. Then there are spousal and survivor benefits, which are often misunderstood and underused. If you are married and your spouse earned significantly more than you during their working years, you may be eligible for spousal benefits equal to up to 50% of your spouse's full retirement benefit. Importantly, this does not reduce your spouse's benefit, but it does require that you apply. These benefits do not appear automatically. For widows and widowers, survivor benefits can be especially important. If your spouse has passed away and was receiving Social Security, you may be eligible to receive their full benefit amount if it is higher than your own. This can result in a significant increase in monthly income. Again, application is required and documentation must be provided. Divorced spouse benefits are another area where many people leave money on the table. If you were married for at least 10 years, are currently unmarried, and meet age requirements, you may be eligible for benefits based on your former spouse's earnings record. Your ex-spouse does not need to give permission, and their benefits are not reduced. For many people, especially those who spent years out of the workforce, raising children, or supporting a household, these benefits can make a meaningful difference. Now, as January 2026 payments are being distributed, it's important to verify that everything looks right. The best way to do that is through your official My Social Security account. This secure online portal allows you to view your payment history, current benefit amount, deductions, and direct deposit information. If you don't have an account yet, creating one is a smart step. It requires identity verification, but it gives you ongoing visibility into your benefits. When reviewing your payment, remember to account for Medicare Part B premiums if those are deducted directly from your Social Security check. Medicare premiums can change from year to year, and an increase in premiums can offset some or all of your COLA increase, making your net deposit appear smaller than expected. If a payment does not arrive when scheduled, there are several common reasons. Outdated banking information is one of the most frequent. Changing banks or closing an account without updating Social Security can cause payments to be delayed or returned. Verification holds, earnings limits for those who claimed benefits early and are still working, or disability reviews can also affect payments. Another area that surprises many seniors is taxation. Depending on your total income, a portion of your Social Security benefits may be subject to federal income tax. This depends on your combined income, which includes adjusted gross income, certain interest, and half of your Social Security benefits. For some individuals and couples, up to 85% of benefits may be taxable. Planning for this and considering voluntary withholding can help avoid unexpected tax bills. Finally, One of the most important decisions anyone makes regarding Social Security is when to claim benefits. You can begin as early as age 62, but doing so permanently reduces your monthly benefit. Full retirement age ranges between 66 and 67, depending on your birth year. Waiting beyond full retirement age increases your benefit by about 8% per year until age 70. After 70, there is no additional increase. There is no single right answer. Health, family longevity, financial needs, and personal circumstances all matter. What's important is making the decision intentionally with full understanding rather than out of fear or confusion. As we move through 2026, the key themes are clarity, awareness, and calm planning. Social Security remains a vital foundation. Understanding how it works helps you protect your peace of mind and your financial stability. If your deposit looks different this year, take a breath, review the details, make sure your information is current. And remember, changes are often the result of established rules doing what they were designed to do. You've earned these benefits through a lifetime of work. You deserve clear information, steady guidance, and the confidence that comes from understanding what's happening and why.